A clear night for baseball here in Philly. It's the Marlins and the Phillies, and it comes your way next. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the East-leading Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the big guy you see there, the hard-throwing right-hander Chad Billingsley. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Tonight for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes, 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Two. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-2. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Giancarlo Stanton will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Phillies, the center fielder number 11, Ben Revere.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Barehanded, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Chris Nelson. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Chase Utley will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
He's ready now. The pitch, swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. He's set, now the pitch, and this will be fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Ryan Howard will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Marcell Ozuna will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And there's the fastball Billingsley has that we've heard so much about. Good for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks second in that department. Michael Morse will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye, this one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on him there.
Martin Prado now.
Third baseman number 24.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here comes the 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Here's Billingsley's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here he comes on 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Donovan Solano will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it looks to me like he's getting pretty worked up out there.
Yeah, I think it's good to pitch with a chip on your shoulder, but sometimes one bad call, one bad pitch sends you right off the deep end.
He's working himself into a lather.
1-0 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. One on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-1 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here he comes, 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Dan Herron will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. First pitch coming. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
D. Gordon will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First offering on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Christian Yelich will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Miami. Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch to him. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here it comes. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Carlos Ruiz steps in now. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. To Gordon for 1. On to Morse, and it's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Grady Sizemore will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Now the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Freddie Galvis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pause, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's too late at second. A stolen base for Sizemore.
Yeah, and here's a spot where he got to see a few pitches. So he had them read. And he takes advantage of that knowledge and takes second base easily.
The 2-2 coming. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 3 and the Phillies nothing. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll stand in to lead it off against Chad Billingsley. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Well, these guys have one home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double, but he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
No one out with a runner at second. The next pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Michael Morse will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Nelson's tag is there. He is out at third base.
Well, he's got his mind set on taking third here. This is a slightly tougher play for a catcher with a righty at the plate because he doesn't have a clear view of the play developing in front of him, but it doesn't matter much here as he throws a perfect strike to third.
On the way. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him. The second one he's allowed here in the first 2 2/3. I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing right now, the third one might send him to the showers.
Now batting.
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
One pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Miami. Chad Billingsley makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Here's the pitch. In the air to right center. And one gone in the Philadelphia third.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ben Revere will be the batter. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
A strike, and it's 3-1. 3-1 on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Chris Nelson will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Fouled back. The 2-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Billingsley. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 15,
Dan Herron will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. So a fairly routine inning that time for Chad Billingsley. Now let's see if the bats will follow suit. They're down 4-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Ryan Howard will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Checked by Herron. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Fastball called for strike 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Left fielder, number 9.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Dominic Brown will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that. First pitch coming.
And there's a good fastball from Herron. It's strike one.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now here it comes. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. D. Gordon will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Here he comes on 3-1. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and that's knocked down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first, and this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to signal for the bullpen here, as that'll do it for Chad Billingsley. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jonathan Pettibone is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. In is Christian Yelich. Pitch inside, the throw. It's right there, and he is out trying to nab second on a great throw by Ruiz.
Well, and any designs he might have had about doing a lot of running tonight may need to be 86 right now, because it's just not happening for him out there.
One-0 pitch now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-0 is on the way. That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Phillies nothing. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. This is for Prado down at third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Grady Sizemore will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one. The 1-0 home. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morse is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Freddie Galvis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. His guys are up 4-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth. Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Michael Morse will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch to him. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And Sizemore will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Martin Prado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, try turning the double play for once.
Here's the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if it weren't for a couple of well-placed defenders, they could really have something going right here. Now that's back-to-back lineouts, so they've got to be feeling like they're getting some pretty good swings off this guy.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He's set, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they're in front 4-0. Xavier Paul is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Xavier Paul.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Ben Revere.
Number 2, and
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Full count pitch on its way. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In now, Chris Nelson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The second baseman, number 26.
Chase Utley will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Utley awaits the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Herron coming up now on 70 pitches in the game. Now the 2-1. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. And Stanton will put this one away and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Justin DeFreitas is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Donovan Solano will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And now a pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 15, Dan Herron.
Dan Herron will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's D. Gordon now. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Well, sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he had gotten the first 2 guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just strolling through this 7th inning, but whoa, not so fast. He falls right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
The left fielder, number 21.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here comes the 2-0. Hit hard, but right to the big guy Howard at first. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. Ryan Howard will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this, with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
One gone in the inning now for the left fielder, Dominic Brown. And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. The 1-0 pitch. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
One on the way. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 3-2 pitch. And here's a cut fastball that cuts in a bit too tight. It's ball four.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Carlos Ruiz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Checked by Heron, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Well, I understand the need to try and make something happen, but when you're losing, one thing you cannot afford to do is have guys get thrown out on the base pass. And that makes an already tough situation even tougher.
Here's Grady Sizemore now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the 1-0 home to Sizemore. Ball two.
You can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
2 out with the man at first. Hitters count 2-0. Now a swing here by Sizemore as he gets a lot of this ball out to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A 2-run shot here for Grady Sizemore. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where you know it's trouble right when it leaves your hand.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genmar Gomez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 46, Genmar Gomez. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot,
Giancarlo Stanton will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Marcell Ozuna will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 with 1 away. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Here's Michael Morse now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
And this is turning out to be the shutdown inning they needed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami 3rd sacker.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready on 2-1. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it remains 5-3. A.J. Ramos is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
A.J. Ramos.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
The 2-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Ben Revere as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Chris Nelson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
From the belt, the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He hits the 30 mark now in stolen bases for the year. That's a lot of running. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here comes a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here comes a 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Chase Utley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Utley awaits the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Utley waits. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. With my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here comes the 3-0. And Utley's able to reach base as he takes a look at ball 4. Ryan Howard step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. Seen as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Dominic Brown will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, That'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
The 1-0. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The 2-0. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't gonna have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives them the lead here in the late going.
Jared Burton will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Carlos Ruiz will be the first one to greet him here with the crowd still buzzing over the grand slam.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to exit a ball game, but time to turn the page here. Now that they've got a new guy in the pitch, they'll at least get a fresh start.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One pitch on the way. Chopper foul. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake Diekman will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 63, Jake Diekman. Now catching and batting in the 8th spot, number 20.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Leading off for Miami, the catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Giles will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Donovan Solano will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch, and that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next pitch, and he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And therefore it is Utley as that becomes out number 2. Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one. And the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference. They rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Take our lead. Time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show, of course, in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 7-5. Good night from Philly.